What is up, Internet? Welcome back to Milehighkei, America's coldest K-car channel. It's another chilly day here in Colorado, but I wanted to knock out a project that I've been wanting to do for a while, and that is adding a third brake light to the back of the van. This is the third brake light that comes standard on the Acty Street, and since my Acty is a base model, it didn't come with any of the fancy accessories that were on the Street. But this was sent to me by a guy named Charlie Guerrero, who follows me on Instagram. Shouts out Charlie. This just goes right up here on the hatch. Just going to install this real quick and show you the process on how to do it.
First thing that you need to do is take off the bumper, but behind the license plate there's this one 10mm bolt that you need to take out. Also, there's this ground for the license plate light that you need to remove and disconnect the power to, or else you won't be able to take the bumper off properly. And then, along with the bolts on top that are visible, there are 2 bolts on each side that you need to take out from underneath.
Now that the bumper's off, I can show you where I'm going to be tapping into the wire harness in order to run the power for the third brake light. Right here is where the body harness comes through, and then this goes to this light, and then over to the right light, and then you'll see over here it goes into the body. You can gain access behind here by taking this plastic piece off, which we'll be doing in a minute. It runs up here. And then coming out right here, there's another part of the wire harness, and you would think that this would have the wires for the third light in it, but it actually doesn't. It runs down here behind this back panel, and that's where the plug for the optional rear defroster and rear wiper goes. You would think that we'd be able to tap in right here, but we actually have to go right here. The wire that we're looking for in here is the green with white stripe. So I have a couple quick connectors that we'll be able to tap in right there, but first we're going to run the wires in through here, out here, in through the body, and then out right here. So let's get to it. Alright, this part was not very interesting to film, but it was definitely harder than snaking the wire through here. So I wanted to use this little rubber grommet and like wire cover that goes between the hatch and the actual body of the car. So what I had to do was, this is a thicker solid wire, like basically a coat hanger, and I fished that through the little rubber tube, and then in here I kind of S-hooked both ends around it and wrapped it in electrical tape, and then I coated all of this with WD-40 so it was able to slide through here a little better. So now I can pull this through and bring it down the body, and then we'll be able to finally tap into the wiring harness down here. Quick little update. Was able to get the wiring through the little tube in through here, and then I was able to get the wires out through the rear hatch light port, and then this wire is going up through the body and comes out right here. So now I just need to hook those two together, pull it through, and then I'll be able to fish it down and have it come out here, and that's where we're going to tap into the wiring. All right, so the third brake light is all installed. It was a little bit more lengthy of a process than I was anticipating, but if you just take your time, be patient, you'll be able to run the wire all the way through the chassis and down into the bumper where you can splice in. And that's it. Just pretty cool. Just slowly upgrading the van to a higher trim level. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned for some more MR2 stuff. But again, that's it for now. And remember, keep it small.